Hey, well, builders, the 1031 tax deferred exchange is a popular and pretty well known way to defer capital gains to a later time so that you can trade from one real estate investment to another. Typically, you have to go up in size in the investment and keep rolling it forward. The government gives this tax break because they want to encourage further investment in housing and growth in that sector for obvious reasons. 1031 is pretty popular because it's well known and it is a great tool. But I'm here to let you know that it's not the only tool that you can use. So the whole idea of deferring taxes is so that you have a bigger chunk of money to invest in yet a bigger property, supporting prices of property and also supporting a bigger investment, which usually translates to more housing. So the government obviously wants to incentivize that. Another way that they do that, besides the 1031 tax deferred exchange, is through accelerated depreciation. So if you compare accelerated depreciation and the 1031, I would say that the 1031 isn't the best solution in all cases. For example, when you do a 1031 exchange, you're taking a depreciated basis and you're rolling that forward into the next property, meaning your tax incentives on the next property will be less than they were on your original capital because you're rolling that depreciated capital over to the new one. Don't have enough time to get into details on that here. But another technique using accelerated depreciation is that you can skip the 1031 altogether. You can roll over into the new property and you will have a tax bill. But that tax bill can then be offset with accelerated depreciation. So this technique is good if you want to keep your basis higher as opposed to rolling a depreciated basis over. But it's not probably the best. You got to do as I always say, you have got to do the math to know which one is best. And you also have to know where you're going. What's your plan? So 1031 is everybody's sweetheart, but accelerated depreciation, I use both. This year I've done 1031s and I've also used accelerated depreciation to work on my tax liability. So it just depends on the situation. I do the math. Best one to use is the one that has the best math. It's that simple. So stay strong, my friends. Build wealth and prosper.